Deadly driving demonstration. Today, WJZ gets a firsthand look at the dangers of not wearing a seatbelt in the front and back seats of a car. The dramatic mock crash is the official start of the national Click It or Ticket campaign. WJZ is live. George Solis details why Maryland drivers especially are in the spotlight. George?
Well, Jess, the unfortunate reality is that last year Maryland saw an increase in the number of people wearing seatbelts, but last year we also saw an increase in the number of fatal crashes, specifically people not wearing their seatbelts and also specifically not in the back seat. Blink and you might miss it. The crash is fake, but the results are very real.
Okay, and that's what happens at about 35 miles per hour where there's a T-bone crash.
A typical crash and the one chosen today to replicate at Martin State Airport to remind people to buckle up. A message that's personal for mom Suzanne Elzy.
If it can happen to Tyler, trust me, it can happen to anyone.
April 2013, her teenage son Tyler was killed in a T-bone car crash with 3 of his friends on Kent Island. Her son, sitting in the back seat, was not wearing a seatbelt. The importance of today's dramatic demo showcasing not just what happens to unbuckled front passengers, but also unbuckled people in the back seat. According to the Maryland Department of Transportation, over the last 5 years, 59% of all backseat passengers who died in the state weren't wearing seatbelts. On average, 120 people die each year from refusing to click it.
Unbelted drivers and passengers make up an unusually large percentage of fatalities in Maryland.
Suzanne Elzy has founded the driving safe organization CrewSafe in honor of her late son to make sure no other parent has to go through the same heartbreak.
Unless you have experienced it firsthand, there is no way to tell you what it feels like to have to read your child's autopsy report. All I can say, it is the most unimaginable pain one could ever endure.
Now, today's mock crash was around 35 miles per hour. Now, police say ordinarily when people are wearing seatbelts, they are able to walk away. Had this been a real accident, sadly, it'd been a different story. George Solis reporting. Now back to you.
George, thank you. Buckling up is the law in Maryland. Break it, and you could pay up to an $83 fine.